Hello.
You didn't wibble.
I did wibble.
I know.
What?
Stop wibbling. Good. That was good.
I pressed it when it stopped wibbling.
That was good.
He said when it stopped wibbling, press it, and I pressed it when it stopped wibbling. Don't say I didn't press it when it stopped wibbling, because it stopped fucking wibbling and I fucking pressed it.
Okay, we're not
when the wibbling stopped.
We're not doing this together again.
No,
I've decided.
Because you're giving me the bad wibbles.
Oh, wibbly wobbly. Do you know I don't need those? I can put those down there because I can hear you.
Because a strange one this time, guys. We're in the same room.
Yeah.
We've been on the
Gizog.
We've been on the piss. We've been on holiday.
Yep. We've been on holiday. We've been drunk. We're in Wales.
We are in Wales.
We're in Wales. Wales.
Just outside this window right here is the sea. You can see the sea crashing against the Welsh shore.
It is a typical British seaside.
Pissing it down.
Pissing it down. Windy.
Really
not very warm. Yeah, all of those things. So
but we've had fun. We've been doing lots of shit. We've been crabbing. We've been.
You did really well crabbing yesterday.
I catch crabs really easily. Can't help it. It's just I go where there's lots of crabs.
Yeah, indeed.
It's a shame.
It was good. What else we did? We had a fire on the beach last night.
We did.
I'll insert footage here. There you go. So I'll add that in later.
Do I need to press anything when it stops wibbling?
No. I'll add that in later so people can see the fire on the beach.
You can do that?
I can do that.
Fucking crazy technology, isn't it?
I know.
It's amazing. You can add shit. Yeah, we've been crabbing, fires on the beach. We had a barbecue.
We did.
We climbed up waterfalls.
We did.
What else have we done?
Insert waterfall picture here.
Oh, my finger wasn't in the camera. It was below the camera.
Here.
Can we do it again? Insert picture.
Here.
There we go.
There you go. Right. Okay.
Yeah, so we've had a good time, haven't we? It's not just me and Cole doing this, like in a big gay fest. It's our families are with us as well. You know, it's not just me and Cole like frolicking naked in waterfalls in Wales.
Looking all fabulous. Look how windswept. I look proper windswept. Look at that. It's like, wow.
We've walked across, there's a little place in Wales called Barmouth Bridge. And it's a big old wooden bridge across an estuary. We've walked across that today.
We have. Anyway.
Exhilarating. Ooh.
Anyway, you can probably tell this is clearly not live. This is clearly pre-recorded. But welcome to...
Oh, it's the Great Escape.
Nice.
You just spring it on me every time.
I do. How are you?
Well, you know.
What have you been up to? What have you been up to, Sam?
Well, I've been frolicking with my gay friend in waterfalls. All the things you just said, really.
Yeah, cool. So then, what are you drinking? Because we're not drinking...
we're not on the champion yet, are we?
No, we're not. We're on... what am I on?
We are in Moretti glasses, so...
What am I on?
Stolen from pubs, by the way.
Stolen pub glasses.
You're on an Abbott's.
Abbott's.
Yeah.
I'm Abbott's. Cheers, Abbott's.
I was on a hobgoblin, but now I'm on an old speckled hen.
Old specker.
Yeah, which we've got more of than anything else, so I'll be on that for a while.
Okay.
But we have got champion, Tramp's Choice.
Tramp's Choice. Right then. Let's start the podcast with some updates from...
Oh, I was having trouble swallowing, man.
I'm trying to work out where I need to start. Hang on. There we go. We'll start with that gentleman there. Right.
This is great, because I don't normally see the geekiness.
No, you don't.
No. So I just see your face on a screen, and this time I can see what you're doing and what you're pressing and all the wibbles you're wobbling.
Sam has experienced the magic of what's going on. So let me obviously...
I'm incredibly ungeeky. Well, that's bad. I'm a technophobe, really, me, aren't I?
Are you
pretty much. I still listen to records. I'm sure I've said it.
You're not really... Do you know what? You're not really a technophobe, though.
I hate it.
You're all right. Yeah, I know you don't like it, but you're all right at it. I mean, it's all logical.
I can do it, because otherwise I'd just be sat at home or frolicking in waterfalls, and you can't do that every day because they're cold.
Think of a song.
Yeah.
Don't go frolicking waterfalls.
Just stick to the gays and the boys that you used to. Anyway, we have nothing against gays, by the way.
No, we really don't. Right. So last week, we didn't have any roaring kitty. He decided to.
He went quiet.
He went
dark.
Well, he went very quiet on Twitter, but I think he was doing things. Syncing temporarily pause. You can continue editing. Okay, fine. Don't care what.
See, this is our mobile setup. Well, Col's mobile setup.
It is. It is. I'm just looking at the screen there because it looks fine, mate. We're good. No one can see the error, so we're good. It's covered with us. We've covered the
many errors that no one ever notices on our podcast because it's so fucking smooth every week. Okay, you were saying about the Roaring Kitty. It's like a well-oiled machine, this thing.
I bet Roaring Kitty never put it with a shit.
No, I bet he didn't.
Right, GME. We did talk about the fact that they had 44 million shares to sell, didn't we, last week on the podcast?
And they sold them all.
And they did sell them all. For how much for? Don't look at the screen.
What, as a each or overall?
Overall, how much money did they make?
933.4 million.
They did. Look at that. Yes, well done.
Was it the spot on?
Yeah, well, it was spot on, yeah. So they sold all 44 million shares on Friday, last Friday.
No, I want my ding. I don't care that we're mobile.
I have a ding.
You have to insert this ding here, later.
Okay, I'm going to insert it now. There we go.
If you do, I'll carry on watching this podcast. Yeah. I'll subscribe to it.
Yeah. Cool. Blimey, I've got Sam's subscription. Yeah, anyway, they went and sold them all.
Fuck yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Well, you know why they did? Because GameStop are fucking awesome.
I'm just trying to work what day it was. It was last Friday. What was last Friday?
It was the day after Thursday.
It's Tuesday now, isn't it? So that's 27th, 26th, 25th, 24th. It was definitely the 24th. It was definitely the 24th. So yeah.
45 million shares. Gone like that.
Yeah. Was it 45 or 44?
I don't know. It's nearly $1 billion.
What's a million shares between friends? Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, so GameStop. So this is from Kevin Malone. So from Malone Wealth. Hello, Kevin.
Hey,
I think Kevin's been on a few times before as well.
I recognise Kev's name, yeah.
Yes. So GameStop sells 44, 45 million shares between friends.
Let's say 44.5, just to keep it even.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Compromise.
Yeah, it's only about what? I don't know how many million that is. It's fine. Yeah. And they've made 933.4 million in cash. So basically,
let's call that $1 billion. Fuck it. Let's round it up.
$1 billion.
Near enough $1 billion.
It's near enough $1 billion. Now then, if you take 933.4 divided by 44 million, it's 21.21 a share. So that's what
my brain, man.
I know. So it's 21.21 a share. So that is their base price now, moving forward.
If the shares go any lower than that and they want to buy back any with that 100 million thing they've got.
It's 45 million shares, mate.
Yeah, but they're allowed a 100 million buyback, aren't they? Something I can't remember anyway. But anything less than that,
come on to that in a second.
Anything less than the 21.21 is free money.
It is free money. So we'll come on to why that's important in a second. But there you go, yeah. So disclosed on the 17th that they were filed a prospectus to sell. They sold, but they also sold at market equity. So they sold last thing on Friday. I think it was an hour before trading ended, or it was very close to the end of trading. And then they announced they put them up for sale, and they were all bought. And the stock price went zup, and has continued to go zup, hasn't it? It gets barcoded a little bit, but it's gone zup. What is it now? So this is
today, there's been a lot of FOMO, I think, today.
So this is Tuesday. We're recording this on Tuesday the 28th.
So there was a 3-day holiday. Because was it Memorial Day yesterday for the US?
US, yeah.
It was a bank holiday for us as well.
For us over here, yeah.
Last time I saw it,
my eToro was not working.
$26.
Was it?
I think so. I'm going to go and get my phone. Because obviously we're incredibly well prepared.
We are incredibly. Let me just have a look. Hang on. Oh, for God's sake.
The thing is, down here, the internet is very patchy because we're in the middle of the valleys. And
in the valleys.
$25.
Wow, 25.10. Literally, so we are 25.13. Wow.
32, yeah.
If we stare at it even longer, they go, oh wow, that's halted. Look at that. It's either that or it's the internet connection.
The thing was, it was up to $26 about half an hour ago. We were 42% up, so it's come down somewhat.
We are 33% up on Tuesday, and it's 25 to 6 here, so there's about another 2 and a bit hours trading, isn't there?
It's really hard work.
3.5 hours trading
when you've been drinking for 3 days
straight.
Yeah,
exactly. It's 3.5 hours worth of trading. to go, and then we're at 20. Whatever I said, 25 and a bit. Anyway, there we go. So this is spurred something. Now, whether people are seeing the price up and everyone's jumped on the bandwagon again, whether it's kicked in the shorts covering. So we'll talk about that in a second as well, because that's an interesting one to talk about.
Massive volume pre-market as well. Like massive volume today pre-market.
Yeah, there was. Right then. So this is from Ryan Rig, Ryan __ Rig, Wolf of My Street. Update to GME share count following today at the market offering. Completion stands at 351,186,849 shares. Now, is that the float or is that outstanding? Is that outstanding? No, it doesn't say outstanding, does it? No, that's in total.
Yeah.
So Jimmy has
the next 44 and a half.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it was 311 or 310 if I remember last time. So yeah, so that's good. So that's 351,186,849 shares in circulation for GME, which is great. So Ryan Cohen's had to fill out 13D because his share has been
dropped down from 12
dropped
to about 10.
down because there's more obviously shares in the float. Blah blah blah. His amount of shares are still the same. So there we go. So that's that one there.
He owns a lot of shares, does that, Ryan, doesn't he?
Well, he believes in the company, as do we.
Yeah, that's why we're all here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It couldn't be.
I've seen the name on the screen, and I've got one word. Cunt.
It couldn't be a week without Jim Cramer sticking his
big bald
coke infused nose.
Do you think he's a smackhead? A cokehead.
He's famous for it, apparently.
Is he? I never knew that.
Yeah,
Fuck off, is it?
Famous for it, yeah.
Jim, you
allegedly.
Cheeky monkey.
Probably not even allegedly. I don't even have to say allegedly. Anyway, Jim Cramer, GameStop now has enough cash to become something other than GameStop. Congrats with a Z.
Yeah.
And
even he spells congrats like a twat.
So this is obviously this is from Jim Cramer, but this is Mags on the Moon, and the PPF show says, "Fuck off, Jim."
I love it. Everyone's slagging Jim off.
I'm surprised it's not Ordinary Adam.
Yeah, Ordinary Adam has been. I think, did we say it last week on the podcast, or was it after that, where Jim Cramer said it was his daughter Emma's birthday, and Ordinary Emma said, "Happy birthday, Ordinary Emma." Ordinary Adam. It's Jim. Your daughter Emma might be anything from ordinary. I don't know, but Ordinary Adam said, "Happy birthday, Emma." Shut the fuck up, Jim. Jim. Loved it. Made me laugh.
That was last week.
That's what we need, everybody just to shut the fuck up, Jim. And he has like tens of thousands of shut the fuck up, Jim posts on every post he puts.
It's like
he deserves it.
Do you remember Andorra, that guy called Sutton? There's stickers going around going, shut it, Sutton. Do you remember that?
No. I did drink heavily, and it's a part of many chemical
private joke
substances.
between me and you, but yeah, it was very like, yeah, it should just say, "Shut the fuck up, Jim."
I've got no idea.
Get some stickers then. Stick them all over New York.
Stick them all over the Andorra, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's a few years there I've got no recollection.
Well, there you go. The PP show. The PP show.
PP show.
The PP show. The PP Seeds show. I'm gonna say PP Seeds show. I'm gonna say that.
I don't think they've been on a podcast before.
They haven't. They are new. Welcome to the podcast. If you're in it, you're on it. You're on it. You're in it. As per usual.
2 dudes doing your DD.
Yeah, 2 dudes are doing your DD. Right now then, let's get into our first little bit of theoryism, and we've already alluded to this already.
My favourite bit is when everyone goes fucking mad and just comes up with the weirdest, randomest, most weird conspiracy theories.
There is a lot, though. There is a lot. Now then, last week we talked about the fact that we're going to release these shares and raise the cash, and we talked about what they were going to do. And actually, Jim's tweet weirdly relates to that, because we theorized a little bit, and I'd heard it from a few other people, which made me think about it a bit more, where
excuse me,
we think that GameStop as a brick and mortars organization will be trimmed down, as we mentioned, cut down the stores that aren't doing so well, and then redistributing some of the cash into some of the stores to keep it alive, to prop the stores up a little bit, and then they were going to sell it.
Yeah.
And they were going to basically sell GameStop as a brick and mortar organization, and GameStop was going to diversify into something else. And we did talk about Cohen already applying for this like GME investment, GameStop investment type fund thing already. So we know that I think, is it Cohen Industries?
Yeah,
it's Cohen Industries, isn't it? So we know that they was going to do that. Anyway, so that's one thing. Now, this is the beauty, and we mentioned it right at the beginning of the podcast. The price that people bought in the shares for was 21.21 on average.
In the year 2121. Do you know that song?
No. Who's that?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I've not got my phone with me to try and even. Anyway.
When I'm editing this, I'll see if I can.
Okay, we'll put the song and the artist in there now. In the year 2021. Okay. You've got some fucking editing work to do, man.
I'm just got to watch the podcast all over again. Friendly reminder. This is from Ryan __ Wolf of my street. Friendly reminder that GME still has an open authorization for 101.3 million for share buybacks. Now then, what does this mean?
It means he's giving me a little green boner.
Little green bonus.
Yeah.
Little green dildos.
Yes.
Feel the dildos.
Mm-hmm.
So it means they can repurchase up to 300 million of the stock. So a third of what they've just sold can be rebought, which was a crazy idea. Now, what does this mean for the hedges? It means
if the hedges push it down, anything under the 2021, 21 in the year 21 insertion, anything cheaper than that, then we're getting our shares back and keeping money.
No, exactly. So anything below that, whatever that difference is, there's the 21. If it goes down there, they can buy back 300 million. Sorry, 300 million. They could
we're getting the difference.
That's pocket change.
It's like a reverse short. Almost.
Easy money.
You're buying back. It's like we've sold these, we've borrowed them off someone, sold them, and we're waiting for them to drop so we can buy them back. It's a reverse short.
Easy money. Easy money. So that means the hedges can't drop the price because they're just giving GME literally free money.
Yeah. Here's your
free money
back. Here's your shares back.
Thank you very much.
Less than you paid for
Thank you very much.
Less you sold.
So it was like 3 times that. So yeah, if they knock it down to $7, they get the cool billion back in cash.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Pretty sexy move, I think. This, isn't it? Pretty sexy move.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So they could pocket the billion they've already got. Shorts could drop it to $7 again, or whatever they decide to drop it to. But let's say it's 7 because it's easy for maths. Yeah, and then
I doubt that math.
Then they could pocket the difference against another billion that they could pocket off the back of that.
I think we'd have to get a calculator to work this out properly, but we'd still be well in the money with all our shares back in the little our little share safe.
What?
Which is a massive room in Ryan Cohen's downstairs toilet.
What we're trying to say though,
he squirrels all his shares in there, like locks it again, runs away like.
Is he under his floorboards? In the wall?
I think he's probably got both floorboards, wall, and a safe in the toilet because there's that many shares. As he runs away, like falling out of his pockets.
Physical bits of paper.
Yeah.
Manically. Down the road, like,
fuck you, hedges! Little shares floating off in the wind.
Yeah. I don't know Ryan at all, but you know.
Oh, me and him like that. Breeze don't pass. Yeah, so close.
Like?
So close the breeze doesn't pass.
Is he like a mad professor?
He is. Every time I see him, he never drives in a car. Always runs with shares of GameStop flittering around in the wind after him.
The hedges should
allegedly. I don't.
The hedges should follow him, pick them up, because they need to cover, right?
But he knows this, and we've had this conversation, and all the ones that flitter, he's sharp motherfucker.
Now, the other bit to this is that if they do buy back the shares, that means the float's even smaller, which means the share count's reduced again.
Do they have to kill those shares they buy back, or can they leave them as?
No, they take them out of circulation. That's the whole point of it. So they take them back out of circulation
forever, or can they resell them?
They could resell them again if they wanted to.
They could just keep doing this forever now, couldn't they?
They could do.
Let's fucking do that.
And honestly, the one-dimensional hedges would probably just carry on doing this because they're all thick, and very predictable. Anyway, which is why Ryan is the Ryan, right? And he's second guessing all this, as is Roaring Kitty, right? They're all second guessing this crap. Yeah. So anyway,
it's so high.
This is really interesting because then if they take those shares out of circulation, it means there are less shares available to then cover the shorts, and they are screwed. And there's something coming, isn't there? There's something coming.
I'm coming. I'm so close to coming. My big green dildo is throbbing. Not only because we're in the same room, you have that effect on me.
Honestly, we're not doing this ever again.
You prefer distance between us.
I'm not doing this again.
He is. We just won't record it next time.
Yeah.
What's coming?
Well,
what's coming? Tell me.
Somebody this week has bought a
fuckload of calls.
Call options. $20 call options.
When do they expire? End of June, is it?
June the 21st.
Oh, it's not even the end.
June the 21st.
This is sexy shit.
And it's not like one or two call options.
It's fucking tens of millions.
It's $1 worth, yeah. It's hundreds of thousands of call options that have been bought at $20. And
who's that? Cheeky.
So last Monday and last Tuesday.
I reckon it's Jim Cramer. He's bought them.
Jim, is it you? If it is, leave a comment down in Twitter.
And then we can all tell you to shut the fuck up, Jim.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Jim. Yeah. I have a sneaky feeling.
Sneaky Mr.
Sneaky, it is Mr. Kitty.
You think it's Roaring
allegedly,
Kitty?
But I'm saying allegedly because I could be seen as being instrumenting.
Guys, this is not financial advice. It's purely our musings.
Expression from us dickheads.
Yeah, okay.
Don't listen to us. This is your DD, by the way. This is not our DD. This is your DD.
Kitty? You think it's Roaring Kitty who's bought all these call options?
I reckon it's Roaring Kitty. The suspicion it's Roaring Kitty. But then again, if you're a bit smart, you know what's coming. Follow Roaring Kitty. Whatever he does doesn't seem to be very wrong, does it? So, call options.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not. Again, no financial advice on it. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what?
I don't know what. Tell me.
Do you know what we've not done? I'll be back in 1 second.
As always, this podcast does not contain any financial advice either from the podcast owners or its guests. We are, however, smooth-brained apes who just love the stock.
Fuck me, this is smooth.
Thought I better play that.
Yeah.
Thought I better play the old disclaimer.
The thing that we normally do right at the start of the show.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to play the disclaimer, which there is no financial advice on this podcast or from its guests. There you go. Right. Back into that because I don't want to get sued. Okay. Right then.
I don't want to get sued, but I do want to get beers, so I'll be back in.
Okay, can I have a champion?
We're on champions, are we?
Have you got a champion? Okay, well, see, while he's gone, I'll fill the square. Hi, everybody. So this is from Ryan. This is all good news. Shorts can't drop the price, They'll just buy all the stock back and pocket the cash. Somebody somewhere is dropping $20 call options. $20 call options, brother, and lots of them. And they expire on the 21st of June, which is literally 3 and a bit weeks away, which is scary. So buckle up, children. Well, thank you very much.
Champion and a sausage.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll look after you, Carl.
We do. See, do you know what? I don't normally get this. When I do a podcast on my own, I do not get a champion and a sausage, but now I've got a champion and a sausage. Where's your sausage?
You perverts.
Fucking hell.
Not doing this for you.
I knew that was coming.
My sausage is over there. I thought you looked a bit pasty windswept. I thought that boy needs a sausage.
I do love windswept. Okay. Well, cool.
No, I brought you sausage. Because that's how I look after you. That's what friends do for one of the kids.
I know, mate.
Yeah. If you see a friend who's looking a bit down, a bit windswept, whatever, sausage. Even if he's vegetarian, definitely needs a sausage.
Well, give him a veg sausage. Sorry. That's a dirty word. But there you go. What would Ryan do?
What would who do?
Ryan.
He'd eat the sausage. Cheers.
Drink champion. Cheers. Yeah, indeed. Right. Over here. What would Ryan do?
What would Ryan do?
Oh, but
I don't mind. Ryan can do whatever he wants, and I'm kind of behind it because he's done nothing wrong so far. He's smashing it.
He's played a long game, hasn't he? He's played a smart, clever long game.
Yep.
I still wonder how Roaring Kitty knew.
Fits in, yeah. Well, he's the one who kind of kicked all this shit off, isn't he? Really,
Yes.
The analyst in him obviously saw there was something going.
Hang on, I'm just going to transition back to there. There we go. Right. Because I need to go and get my. Do you know what? There's a piece of DD that I've absolutely not included. It's really, really important.
Have you skipped past the DD?
I have skipped past the most important bit of DD. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to put this one up. This one is good, Sharon. Good. Right. This one's from G-Man. Gavin Climmy. I'm going Climmy. Welcome. Anyway, Gavin, welcome. Just the post from G-Man. Gavin. Sure would suck to short GME right now. Good thing they all close in January. That's a good point. They all close in January 21. I forgot about that.
Yeah. 2021, everyone closed. Nothing to see here. Move on to the next one. Yeah, still. We've said this a number of times over years. Shit. It's years. Over the years. And it's like, it's amazing how interested these people are in my welfare and financial well-being.
Mate.
Because I'm going to be a bag holder with GME. And people, all these hedges and stuff, and the mainstream media keep saying.
I'll show you.
Show me.
I'll show you how concerned they are in a minute.
Show me.
Let's just go through this because this is really, really interesting. So, do you remember when they closed all their short positions on GME in January 21?
Exactly when they did that, yeah.
Okay.
Every single short position was short.
Well, weirdly, Noctis Research, this is at Noctis _research, GME Ryan Cohen, 950% short selling imbalance on and off market. GME is the most shorted mid-large cap, in the history of the stock market. It's a sausage got caught with throat.
It's not the first time he's said that, dear listeners.
I'm good at that. Shut up. So big, it has to be actively managed.
Is that the sausage or the short selling?
950%, 2.9 billion shares. What was the float when they got 350 million?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't seem right, does it? 2.9 billion shares. There's only 351 million in existence.
It's like, yeah, that's a lot more.
I don't have to be the best at math, but that ain't right, is it? That ain't right.
Was that Forrest Gump?
It was meant to be Forrest Gump. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, for comparison, Tesla has never had more than 300% short selling. That is mega as well. That's massive.
Yeah.
What was? I hate to say it.
Go on.
What was VDub? So when VDub had its short squeeze,
when Porsche bought VDub,
there was a short squeeze. They went from $30-ish to $550 something. I could be wrong. Please correct me.
I don't know. What was the short?
What was their short? What was their short percentage?
Go on, I don't know.
30 something percent it was.
This
is 950%.
I may not be a smart man.
I may not be a smart man,
but 950, a lot more than 30%.
Mate, it is a lot more than 30%. So I'm bullish on about you. I'm very bullish.
I'm starting to doubt really now.
Starting to doubt?
Yeah, it's all been a shit few weeks.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might sell my entire position.
See, do you know what? There might be some people out there that might want you to do that.
Yeah.
I'm
not. No sell, baby.
So this
Can't
is
stop, won't stop.
GameStop.
You know it all. You know all this shit. We've been in this for a long while now. And like we said last week, how we've been like radio silence for a while, and it's just been all zen shit. Watching it go up, like tank, blah blah blah. Not bothered anymore. It's like, yeah, my money's in it. I add to it every now and again, hit a bit here, a bit there. Nice. And The hedges can do what they want. It's
No one can hear the sound of my beer pouring.
That's probably a good thing.
I
I can just see it because the mic is directly above the keyboard. What Col his mobile geek station is plugged into. I can just see you just pouring the going around a massive shot. Massive shot! It's like we've fucking done this or what?
God!
What's going on there?
Dunno.
Yeah, we could have a massive short circuit and we'd all run off on fire.
Brilliant.
It's like we plan this shit, isn't it? It's like actually like we think.
But you know when people are really concerned about the fact that we're going to be bag carriers, where the shorts are covered in January and everyone should go home and forget about GME and everything. This from Diamond Ape69. Do you know what? I love that. Diamond Ape69. That's a really good handle.
He's got all the best things, and he's got a Nancy boy.
He's got a Nancy boy. Yes, he has. So Diamond Ape69, welcome to the podcast. If you're in it, or you're on it, or you're on it, you're in it. He posted this, which was just lovely. So, this is what they're doing, isn't it? It's like me. I mean, do you know what? We talked about this on Whiskey Pies and Lies.
I did this the other day.
The quiz. There's a urinal etiquette quiz, and this Motley Fool is not cool, man.
No,
this is not cool. I would get stage fright immediately.
I did exactly that when I went to Eric Clapton. I went into the toilet and there must be 40 fucking urinals and there was one bloke in it because it was the support band. And I walked through the door and he kind of looked at me and I just walked straight at him. And I got to the one a couple of hours, I said, I'm only joking, mate. And he started pissing. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I thought, I wonder what you're doing there. I was like, mate, I couldn't not do it. And so I obviously went down to the other end of the urinals, which is etiquette. And just both me and him were in the toilet giggling together. I could have got battered, but...
Yeah, me, Motley Fool. Forget GameStop. Don't buy GameStop. Yeah. Bad.
You're holding the bag.
It's bad.
You're covered.
And this one is from Ghost at 615 Ghost with a 0, not an O. Mainstream media sentiment. Bro, please sell your shares, bro. There's so many other stocks. Please sell, bro. It's in your best interest, bro. Oh,
that was amazing.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, look at him. The Academy Award for Internet podcasting goes to Cohen.
Look at him. He looks pretty upset, doesn't he?
He does.
Genuinely upset.
He does.
Yeah, crocodile tears. Crocodile tears indeed. Right.
That was it. I remember Crocodile Tears. Remember it by Jimmy Nail. Crocodile Tears. Inserting that. Now.
No.
I'm making you so much
Copyright, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm not inserting that one as copyright.
Disclaimer for Jimmy Nail's Crocodile Tears.
Indeed. Oh, God. Hang on.
What else we got?
I've lost my thread now.
It's all fucked up. They do the Roaring Kitty one.
That one is good. That one is good. Here we go. So this is from Whoosh. It's Whoosh at It's Whoosh. Wait, what the fuck? We're putting a goat on the sphere. Roaring Kitty. So apparently, I don't know whether this is true or not, but apparently there's been a GoFundMe or some sort of crowdfunding thing where we're basically going to put Roaring Kitty on the sphere in Las Vegas, which cool. I thought was brilliant. Yeah. And if I'd known about it, I would definitely would have pitched some money towards it.
What was she called? Who did all the billboards in New York and the planes?
Cat.
Yeah, Cat Striker, wasn't it?
Hi, Cat.
Yeah, that'd be awesome for her to do because she's got history in doing this, hasn't she? She's got like a bit of a.
She has, but it's already been done. Someone's already done it. It's already been funded. Looks at.
Oh, come on, Cat. You should. That's
$680,000 they've got from 650. Now, whether this is true or not, I've got absolutely no idea. But if it's true, holy crap, that would be funny.
It would be
holy
great.
Crap, that would be funny. People look at it going, "Who the hell's that?" And people, it's Keith Gill.
Just crowdfund $680, $600,000. Chuck it into fucking GameStop. Buy shares with it. Don't put Keith Gill on the dome.
Oh, I think that's cooler.
It's very cool.
Well, I mean,
it's very cool.
Buying GME shares is cool as well, but that's cooler.
We could do that after it's all Mouse is kicked off, and we could just buy the dome, just have it for apes forever.
Oh, Ape Dome.
Ape Dome.
Ape Dome. Right.
Anyway, speaking of apes and meeting up and buying domes and stuff, who we were chatting to? The podcast. The European apes who all met up.
Oh, yeah.
Have you got that? I've not got that.
I have got that.
Charge, so.
I have got that. Hang on. I'll dig it out. In a second. Yeah, come back to that. Remind me. Right. Sorry. Back to the 21st of June and these call options.
Yes.
So... No, sorry, I'm thinking. It's my pensive thinking. Ready?
I just thought I saw dolphins in the bay then.
No, it's my pensive thinking.
Nice. Very pensive.
I can only do this when you're here in the room with it. Otherwise, it gets lost, doesn't it?
Well, when you're looking directly into the camera doing your pensive thing, you kind of go cross-eyed, and I think you're having a poo.
A poo?
A poo.
You can tell we've got kids, exactly. No, we haven't got kids.
No, not together.
Separate.
No, it's not my two dads. Do you remember that? Do you remember my two dads?
We had one dad.
No.
The liar.
The show. What was the song? It was like, would you like to swing on a star? Moonbeam. And
that was not Clarissa.
Oh, yeah. I'm mixing two up. Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
No, it wasn't. It was that alien.
Oh, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
No, it wasn't. Anyway. There was my two dads. And one of the dads was...
You've only had one dad.
No,
Stop it.
The series, the kids' programme. And one of them was... Who was the guy? Michael somebody. Who was in Aliens.
He was in Aliens?
He was in Aliens, the film, yeah.
What?
He was the one who recruited Ripley. He was in My Two Dads.
Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah.
He's quite a famous 80s, 90s actor, isn't he? 80s actor.
I bet he'd be upset with that. He's been around for ages and still is.
No, he has, and he still is. In fact, he was in fucking Stranger Things. He's in Stranger Things.
Was he?
Yeah, he's in Stranger Things. He's the doctor in Stranger Things.
Fuck yeah.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
That was a tangent, wasn't it?
It was. Now, I've missed a very vital part of DD. So, he's got massive amount of call options, blah, blah, blah. What is going on? Yeah. It seems to be, I think it was $89 billion worth of, what was it? Swaps that basically need to be paid for in June. Now that's just like a little bit of DD there. It's a little bit of DD, isn't it? I'm gonna suggest it's fucking massive.
No,
massive.
I bet if there's a couch to our right, if we turn that up, we'd find the cash down the back of the couch. Could we start with that? Yeah, plenty. Okay, that's that covered.
That's good. Excellent.
Next
Excellent. 89 million. Sorry, 89 billion. 89 billion.
That's a lot.
89 billion.
That's a lot.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, this apparently was the way they killed off. This is the way they've killed off the moas for the last 3 years. So they all thought that we would disappear, and they all thought that they would kill the company before this would happen, and clearly it didn't. So now they've got this 89 billion payday.
They underestimated our level of retardedness.
They did.
Yeah.
We are massive. We are smooth-brained apes who just love to stop,
We've
right?
been sat here eating crayons for 3 years.
Crayon-eating motherfuckers.
Yeah, our shit's a pure wax now.
Mm.
In fact, probably stick a bit of twine up your ass with shit candles.
Shit candles. That'd be cool.
That's a new fragrance for Joe Malone. Sandalwood and shit.
That's like, what's her face? Gwyneth Paltrow we mentioned last week.
Yeah. With minge candles, was it?
Minge candles, yeah. Oh, smell my snatch. Oh, even better. Set fire to this candle and get a room that smells of my snatch.
When we see a trick, we should open a
snatch candle.
A candle shop.
Snatch candles.
Yeah, we could do cigar shop in Barnet.
You don't want bum smell, do you?
I'd rather have snatch now than bum smell in my fragrance in my room, if you know what I mean.
Really?
Yeah.
I want one either, I'll be honest. Oh, what?
If I had to choose.
One's like a heavy, earthy smell. The other one's a heavier, earthy smell.
Yeah.
No, not good. Not good. It's not good, mate. It's not good. Right. 89 million. Sorry, I can't keep saying it. 89 billion billion
with a B.
billion that need to be covered, paid for.
But it's all right. They've already covered. It's good.
So after now this is the interesting bits. Let me bring this up because this is the story that makes my blood boil every single time.
Oh, you're going to get angry. I got angry last week, didn't I? You going to get angry this week?
Do you know what? I'm not going to get angry because. Can I also say
you wouldn't like him?
So if you don't know this guy here, this guy it's not Mr. Burns. It's
excellent.
It's Gary, the fucking useless twat Gensler. The honourable. Which bit of him is honourable?
I was going to say something then, but I won't. Because it possibly, even for our podcast, was going too far.
Wow, that'd be a first.
Yeah.
There's nothing honourable about Gary Gensler whatsoever. So that for me, I should have put a blank bit there and edited that bit.
Yeah, the honourable bit. I was going to say was the bit that dribbled down his mother's leg. That's the best bit of him.
Oh dear,
I feel bad.
Do you think he had a mother?
I just think he was grown in a lab.
I think he must have been grown in a lab. Yeah. I think he was a mirror image of the lab scientist that grew him. He does look a bit crazy, doesn't he? What is that hanging off his ear? It's a bit of fur. Does his hair go all the way down his head and then jib out?
Well, that's a bit like something about Mary when he's in the bathroom having a wank before he's got something on his ear.
Anyway,
who's this dude in the back?
No idea.
What is that?
No idea, but I reckon he's an ape. But it looks like an ape. He's there.
No, he looks like
he's
the guy
there to throw shit at Gary.
No, he looks like the guy out of the alien in Men in Black. You know, when he steals his skin and he puts him on his like.
That guy, yeah. Anyway, MMTLP.
We're getting mean.
So I think if you're an ape, you get this, right? Because I think MLTLP is quite famous. It was halted 530 days ago. Currently, there is no resolution for MMTLP shareholders.
Nope.
So what does this actually mean? So let me. Sorry, by the way, that was from Meta News. Meta News. Meta News. Right. So then, if you don't know what happened, it is the craziest. It is the most obvious piece of fraud. It's the most obvious piece of corruption. It's where the system protects the shorts, the hedge funds, the big organizations. Yeah. It's never been anything more than that. Due to a systems coding issue. Wow. Okay. So first of all, FINRA, you're admitting liability. You're admitting liability because this is actually from FINRA's website. FINRA incorrectly classified MMTLP as a security of a non-SEC reporting company and, as a result, incorrectly published its threshold securities list. How do you fucking do that? How do you get it so wrong? You allow a company to trade for years, not for a few days, hours, weeks, fucking years, with that mistake. It doesn't happen. It's nonsense. Anyway, what does it mean in proper terms? FINRA ended up issuing a rare surprise emergency halt of all its trading of MMTLP in December 2022. Before all trades could be completed, this effectively wiped out hundreds of millions of dollars in the stock owned by 65,000 investors. You were one of them, sir.
I was.
Yes. While possibly shielding hedge funds and short sellers from huge losses. It's simple as that. Basically,
that doesn't happen. No,
hedge funds. Well, this is my worry now with GameStop. But I think because so they could do exactly the same thing with GameStop, but they can't use the whole. Oh right, we misfiled it as a non-SEC compliant organization, which is nonsense, right? So yeah, but I do think there's 89 billion of payback coming, right? 89 billion of dollars worth of payback coming. How are they going to squirm their shit out of this?
Do you know what? I'm going to bring a name back into the fold who we've not mentioned for a while.
What's that?
That was Donny.
Mate, I've not got a Mobile Geek Studio. I've not got a Donny.
Well, that was Donny, the fucked up intern.
Can I play this instead?
Yeah.
It's crime and lies. Crime and lies. It ain't no thing. Kenny lies. It's crime and lies. Crime and lies. It's crime and lies. Kenny lies. It's crime.
That was great.
Pretty good. He told me to press after the wiggling, the wobbling.
The wiggly wobbler.
Yeah,
wiggly wobbler stops. Press the button.
We're getting smooth now. Getting smooth.
Smooth operator. So I can't do that because I'll get a
5 second penalty.
I'll get a 5 second penalty. Exactly.
F1.
It's F1 joke, yeah. There you go, look at that.
But, yeah, we've not spoke about Donny for a while, but he's the guy who's fucking things up in again.
Yeah, Donny's obviously over at Finra and he's fucked it all up, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's had some jobs.
Donny. Oh, I wish I had the Donny. I don't have the Donny music.
We'll get the Donny music for next week.
Do you know what? I can just insert it now.
When?
Now.
Donny is my name. Interning's my game. All the decisions that I make mean destruction in my wake. Here's Donny. I'm Donny. Remember Donny.
Fucking hell, it's smooth. Oh!
I could just put it in.
Yeah. Instead of the crime lies.
In fact, sorry, I've just put it in. Sorry, I've just put it in.
It's like Back to the Future. I don't understand.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Because you've got the power of editing.
I'll watch this now.
I can edit this when I get... Because I'm recording it.
I don't remember that. How's it happening?
I know. It's going to look fabulous.
Will it fuck our timeline up, though? We've got to go back and stop Biff from having his empire and stuff because you put the Donny music in.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's the Donny Almanac. Forgot about that. The Donny Almanac. Anyway... So I do wonder whether 89 billion, right? It's just too much there. There's too much. What are they going to do to whittle that down to a point where they could cover or pay back?
I think
you just don't know, do you?
Everything. There'll be mistakes. There'll be misfilings. There'll be this. There'll be that. There'll be more warehouses burning down like there was a couple of years ago with all the files in it. There'll be just everything, even to the point of aliens being discovered to cause mass panic, and it would just be
mass panic.
Anything.
Mass panic.
Because they've got no other choice to they can't get out of this now. They're fucked.
They are fucked. Right, what are we on time wise? Oh, 47 minutes. Oh, we could probably get under the hour here.
Is that first? Close.
No, we've done it under an hour before. Okay. Do you know what? Last week's podcast was 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. You all fucking wished.
It was full of content.
It was an hour and 12 minutes. But it was over. It was an hour 13. The previous podcast we did 18 months ago. Before that was, guess how long?
About 2.5 hours.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Go on.
1 hour and 13 minutes.
Really?
Really?
Wow. We're consistent.
We are.
With a 585-day break.
Oh, and on that note, big thank you to everyone for downloading the podcast this week.
Fucking big time, thank you.
Staggering amount of people that downloaded online, Spotify, Apple, Google, and all your other podcasts.
You know what, guys? You've actually blown us both away, haven't we? We were both amazed.
For the first one back, it was fabulous. Yeah, and also the live views. We had like 550, 570 people joined in live on Twitter.
Yeah, and a short
Twitch
notice
and YouTube.
Yeah,
very
short notice,
last
minute and everything. And, still to get those numbers.
Loads of people tuned in, so thank you for that.
Thousands downloaded.
Downloaded. Over, I think we've got over 12,000 views on Twitter. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Anyway,
I say it every week. What are you doing, guys? Get out there and have fun. Don't watch us, dickheads. What do?
Oh, because we're making this light-hearted. Two dudes doing your DD. Right.
Doing your DD.
On this note, talking about crime and lies. I'm not going to insert another crime and lies. I don't need to.
Not here.
Not in here. Not inserting it here.
Look at that figure.
I'll tell you what, my wife's a lucky girl, isn't she? Look at that.
Yeah, she is. You've eaten a sausage live on podcast and then fingered the camera.
Nice. Right, speaking. I'm not going to go there. Speaking of fingering, this is from Kristen Shaughnessy.
Colin! Kristen, I'm sure you're a lovely girl.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
You just wouldn't let Colin finger you. No unwarranted reason.
So I follow Kristen on LinkedIn as well.
Okay.
So I've seen Kristen before on LinkedIn. So Kristen, this is a debut moment for the podcast. Congratulations, you've made it. If you're in it, you're on it. You're in it.
Hello. We're sorry about the fingering comment.
Yes, we are. Sorry, do apologies. We didn't mean it. We are not professional, but we're not crude. No, yeah, we are. We're both of those things.
Yeah, we're both completely professional and crude.
Exactly. So, big banks exerting their power in Washington, even the ones that are way over leveraged. And we're going to go into the numbers in a second because these numbers will blow your mind. 89 billion?
Nah,
Piff.
nothing.
Piff. Newt. The biggest banks seem poised to win a reprieve in Washington, maybe even to the tune of tens of billions of dollars. The Wall Street Journal reported that regulators are considering making significant changes to a recent proposal that would require banks to have more capital. So, the crash in 2010?
Oh, 2008.
There's one after that as well. Was it 2012? Oh, God, I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's so not
all crash into one another, don't they?
professional, are we? So
2008 was the big one for US.
was the one where Lehman Brothers went pop?
2008. That one.
I'm sure it was 12. Sure it was 12. Comment.
Yeah.
Comment. Tell us how daft we are and we should know. We're idiots. Finance experts.
Experts. We have
finance
never
podcast.
said
How would you not know when the last market crash was?
Said experts.
We're not definitely not experts. We're two idiots.
Yeah.
So then, when that happened, the banks, obviously Lehman Brothers Bank went under. A couple of the banks were really close to going under and had to get bailed out by their government entities, such as Barclays in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
There was was it Citibank? Did Citibank, JP Morgan? I'm not sure. One of those
I don't know.
fucking two organisations had to get bought out by the had to get bailed out by the US taxpayers. Anyway, so to prevent this again, they had to have much bigger reserves in the bank, and also FINRA. Was it DDTC? I can't remember which one. DTCC. I can't remember which one it was now. Had to then create like an insurance fund where the banks had to pay into this fund every year, and it allowed them, if they went under, they could then be bailed out, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, so it looks like they're going to revoke or at least dial that down a little bit, so money will be given back to them, so they don't have to be as fiscally. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No fingering and fiscaling and.
It's terrible.
Right.
So is it they don't need as big a margin they used to have?
No, it's like a reserve of money that they have to have on tap, and they have to prove to the government that they've got this money on tap. If the market crashes, they could cover whatever it is. Right. That's being reduced, which I think is insanely ridiculous. Because if I was a taxpayer now, and I am a taxpayer, as are you, and as are you watching.
Well, I try to pay as little as possible.
Well, we all try to pay as little as possible. Yeah.
It never works like that.
But if you're a taxpayer, why should you have to bail these knobheads out once again, especially as they literally are flirting with danger? Now, let's come to this now.
This comes what they've always done. This is the problem. Because they just leverage up. It's always other people's money. And when they fuck it up and lose it, they've not lost their money and somebody else will bail them out. Therein lies the problem.
I've spent all my money on stupid shit. Yeah. Sounds like my 8-9-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, I can have some more money to buy more stupid shit with, please.
Yes, here's another 19 billion for
no, thanks. It's not enough. Can I have some more?
Go on, then. Go on. Yeah. Okay.
It's like my 9-year-old. Anyway, this comes after intense lobbying by the biggest banks, led by JP Morgan, chases Jamie Dimon. Oh, I fucking love a good JP Morgan roast.
Oh, JP
Wrongans. Right then. So here we go. JP Morgan. Oh, it's Kristen again. Kristen's got a real
hankering for fingering. Right, do you want another champion? I'll be back in a second.
I'm going to say we shouldn't drink anymore.
Yeah, we should.
So JP Morgan has about. Are you ready?
Go on.
Are you ready? He's over there now. He's getting beer out of the fridge. JP Morgan has about $58 trillion in derivatives.
Kidding me?
How is that not a top story? Thank you very much. I completely agree, Kristen. The scale of derivatives held by major banks like JP Morgan Chase & Co., Citibank and Goldman Sachs amounting to $203 trillion. Now then, What was the GDP of the UK?
Not that much.
Not even close to that. I think it was around about $1 trillion.
We're fucked. Everyone's fucked. We're all fucked.
So, and we are the 7th biggest economy in the world. The UK is the 7th rate biggest economy in the world. So, and we are what? I think it's more than $1 trillion. I think we're maybe $2 trillion max.
If only we had devices where we could Google this shit.
Fucking, where's your phone?
In my bedroom.
God,
charging.
You come to your own place in Wales and you don't even come prepared. Unbelievable.
But I used all my battery of the phone.
Hang on. What?
Looking at photographs of Kristen Shaughnessy online.
God.
I didn't really, Kristen.
Taylor Swift's worth 1.1 billion, just for reference. What is the net? What is the net worth of the UK?
It's like how we're also doing champion in bottles and then going to a champion in cans. Direct comparison to see which is nicest.
Oh, I was well out actually. The UK net worth increased by 1 trillion to 11.8 trillion. So the UK is worth 11.8 trillion. It is still,
5% of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still 5% of what those three knobhead banks own. Now, what's the net worth? US. Hang on, so look.
I'm more interested in Taylor Swift.
Well, I'm always interested in Taylor Swift. But, oh my God. Okay, so here we go. So these knobheads, JP knobheads, City knobheads, and Goldman knobheads.
Goldman sucks.
Goldman
City wank.
City wank.
JP Mongans.
JP Rongans. 203 trillion they owe in derivatives. Now, come back to what a derivative is in a second. But the financial position of the United States includes assets of at least 269 trillion. 269 trillion! Holy shit, they're going to bankrupt the fucking United States.
Bankrupt the world.
Well, yeah. By osmosis, yeah? Oh my God. So, we did
Anyway,
oh my goodness. I don't.
Fortunately, Taylor Swift will save us all.
Do you know what? She can come and save me wherever she wants.
We speak.
I've got a quiz question for you.
I've got
no. I've got a shush. I've got.
Shush me! Don't you shush me.
Shh. I've got a quiz question for you.
Ask. Go on.
How tall is Taylor Swift? I'll give you three examples.
Okay.
Is she 5'8"?
No, she's way taller than that.
5'10"?
It's close.
Hang on, I'll rephrase this. Hang on. I'll fuck this up.
Go on. What's the third one?
Is she 5'9", 5'10", or 5'11"?
What happens to 5'8"?
It dropped off the list.
She grows quick, doesn't she?
She's still a grown girl. She's 5'9", 5'10", 5'11".
I would say she's 5'11". I think she's quite tall.
Fuck, he's got it right again.
Insert ding now.
Yeah,
I'm fucking ding-tastic.
Ding-tastic.
I've got every question right.
Ding-tastic. I'd ding-tastic Taylor Swift.
You know what?
She's a good-looking girl.
She's gorgeous.
I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Because people don't like her. Why? What's not to like about her?
I agree. She's lovely.
She's smart. She's rich.
Hot.
Money. She's fucking hot.
Yeah.
And she's clearly funny.
See, Ariana Grande for me. We sound like two old pervs right now, Cole.
We are.
But I'm okay with it.
We are simps, as my eldest boy would say.
Simps.
Simps.
I don't know. That's down the kids now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something to do with the fact that you like. I don't know. It's not good. I know that much. Anyway,
please, in the comments, on whatever comments there is on this, however it goes out, tell us what the simps are, and do you think we are them?
We are definitely.
Okay.
203 trillion in derivatives held by Goldman Sachs. They are over leveraged on their derivatives. Now we did, and I do not remember which episode it is of the podcast, and I should probably insert it. Yeah,
we're getting good at that.
Oh God, this is
editing-tastic. This is making you more
work.
work.
Create me a nightmare.
And also, Colin is going to let us know how long it took us to edit all these things by editing the time it took to edit them all here.
Yeah. Anyway, so they were over leveraged. I think they were something. I think Goldman Sachs. No. Yeah, was it Goldman Sachs? It was Goldman Sachs, wasn't it? Goldman Sachs. They were something like 330 to 1 over leverage. So for every $1 they owned, they owed $330 for every one they owned.
It was something
in
daft
bricks
like
and
that.
mortar, in
I
investments,
can't remember. It's a while.
in everything.
And
it
in
was fucking
2008
huge.
or 12, I can't remember. I remember you saying that they're only leveraged about 10 times.
203 trillion, man.
Yeah. Pocket change.
You could buy most of Europe for that. You could buy Europe.
I would, apart from Belgium. Belgium.
I was going to say, is this not Belgian beer? It's not. This beer is this beer is meant to be Scottish, but it's actually brewed in Manchester. So yeah. Is that right?
I don't know. It makes sense.
No, it does. Carlsberg. It's Marston. It's done in Wolverhampton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know what the Scots are
Carlsberg
like.
breweries.
They drink most of it before they got it here.
Exactly.
I love Scottish people.
It's like the Italians. The Italians don't like their best. They don't like their best beer leave the best wine leave the country. True fact.
Well, why would you?
Well, exactly. The Italians are going to riot. Right. Anyway, that's great.
I think all the way through the podcast, all you're going to be hearing is like knocks and clinks of us like putting glasses down and pouring and opening.
Exactly.
We're mobile. You've got to bear with us, guys.
We are mobile. We're just over the hour. We fucked it, haven't we?
We always do.
Sorry.
It's like the 5v5, which you've not done for a while.
Sorry.
But the 5v5 usually takes about fucking 3.5 days.
We should do a 5-5 next week.
We should do a 5v5.
Yeah, we'll do 5-5.
Should we keep it to 5 in 5 minutes, or will it just be half an hour worth of us rabbiting on?
We've done it once before.
Once. And we've literally done 5 in 5 40 times.
So if you
got it in 5 minutes once.
I know. We did a good job, though. I think I kept saying, shut up! Shut up! Carry on!
We still high-five each other at the fact that we got... It's all fives. It's like we fucking plan these jokes.
Do you know what?
Just play it.
It's
been that long. It's been 585 days, which is all fives.
I'm just going to play it. I've not even inserted it. I'm just going to play it right now, live.
It's time for 5 in 5. Yes, it's time for 5 in 5.
I just love it. I love it.
It's been a while. We'll do it next week.
It's Kenny.
Yeah.
It's Kenny's little cheeky wink at the end.
It's still, for me, it's Jim Cramer. He looks like, what's his name? Billy Joel. Still gets me. Still makes me chuckle. We'll do it next week. We'll do a 5 in 5.
Do a 5 in 5, yeah. Sorry. This was, the 89.634 billion in securities not sold, not yet purchased, was also from Citibank as well. So this is part of their over leveraged element.
Okay, and this post was from McSqueezy the cow.
McSqueezy the cow. What a great name.
Yeah, McSqueezy the cow.
McSqueezy the cow.
Why would you not squeeze a cow? And because there's a Mc there, is it McDonald's or Scottish?
I don't think McSqueezy is a Scottish name.
McSqueezy. I've never been to McDonald's and said, "Can I have a McSqueezy with McSqueezy meal, please?"
Can I have a McEwen's McSqueezy meal? Excuse me. So, right, that was that one.
Is that another Kristen one?
Oh God, I think I've got a thing with Kristen.
Wow.
Yeah, it is Kristen. It's another Kristen.
Kristen,
you're on fire, love.
Yeah.
On fire. Right, more context. The city's $79 million fine for its $1 billion mistake. Do you know what? These massive finance organisations like FINRA and Citi seem to be having these silly mistakes, don't they?
The silly, really?
You think
they are
silly mistakes?
Yeah.
Do you know we should do this every week? We should.
Yeah. We should travel. Yeah. We should travel and do it in person every week. We
should do it live in a pub once. Just go in a corner of a pub and invite people over.
Oh, that'd be great. We should go to the one that Brad Pitt did in the pub. He was selling the stocks in The Big Short. When he went and they rung him and said, "Well, you need to sell everything." And he's like,
in the pub?
Yeah.
Wow.
They rang him and he was on holiday. He had to sell everything because he had the contacts, and he was like in a pub somewhere in Oxfordshire.
Crazy.
It's like
crazy.
And they're like, "Yeah, I'll do it for 90 million. Like, yeah, 90 million, mate. Get us a beer afterwards." All the locals.
All right.
It's like sheep farmers.
79 million. Right. So this was all about Citibank. So they basically, I'll read it out to you. The impacts of the mistake. The fines relate to a 300 billion.
Before you carry on, I just want to say it's like we've done all this before and planned the jokes around it. Carry on reading, Cole. Carry on reading. I watch the waves crashing onto the shore.
The fines relate to a $300 billion flash crash in European stock markets on May the 2nd, 2022. Wasn't the first time. Here it comes. This narrative of an erroneous fat finger.
On a Kristen Shaughnessy post.
Kristen,
She's my favourite person.
You mucky minx, Kristen. A lot more credible. I've lost my place now, mate. A lot more credible.
Me too, Colin.
It was not for Citigroup's past history, which included an eerily similar episode in 2004. Citigroup's Traders Code named a 2009 episode Dr. Evil Trade. $300 billion. Fucking hell.
Brilliant.
Notably, the code name was assigned in advance of the trade. City has gotten a lot of bailouts. Beginning, here we go. It continues. Oh my goodness. Beginning in December 2007 and lasting through at least June of 2010, Citigroup received the following in bailouts. So this is exactly what we're talking about. Yep. 2.5 trillion in secret cumulative loans from the Federal Reserve, 45 billion in capital injections to the US Treasury. The federal government guaranteed over 300 billion of Citigroup's assets. So if they go under, you're covered, because these guys cannot be fucking trusted, clearly. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, guaranteed 5.75 billion, rookie numbers, of its senior unsecured debt and 26 billion of its commercial paper and interbank deposits. Fortunately, the long-tenured chairman and CEO of Citigroup, Sandy
Wheel. You get far more together than you do normally.
He had retired a few years prior. No fucking shit. He's thinking, no thanks, goodbye. To the collapse. And they cashed out hundreds of millions of dollars of his Citigroup stock that were paid for by the taxpayer. Sorry, do it. It's pretty good. We need to do it more often. We should just do that now whenever we're not together. We should do the finger thing. Before the cash arrived for the little folks. Unfucking believable. And these are part of, back to the original story, is part of the idiots that are 203 trillion over leveraged in their derivatives. Wow.
As I've said a few times over the years now, got one word. Cunts.
Massive penises. Right, let's talk about someone who's not a massive penis. It's Roaring Pika! Roaring Pika's backwards video from the Roaring Kitty has surpassed 1.5 million. Now, this was like last week, so I bet it's way above that now.
Yeah, it probably is now.
Way above that now. Yeah, there we go. So
he's been making me laugh at the moment, because every time I log on and go on, what do we call it now? Is it X or is it Twitter? Or like, it is X now, isn't it? Everyone calls it X, and I'm just way behind. He's always like, good morning!
Good morning, and we go, good morning,
GameStop. Good morning, my 2.4 viewers who always like my post. Good fucking morning. Like,
good morning. So that's not edited in. That's like my little machine I've got here. So unfortunately, I haven't got
a beat machine.
I've got a beat machine. Beat me, you mother.
You can't stop speaking. I was like, stopped. You went, mother.
Go on then.
Go on, say it.
I think you're a mother.
You stopped again. I didn't press it because I knew you were going to stop. You got to swear, and I promise I'll beat you out.
I was going to say funster. You see, so that's right.
Okay,
you mother funster!
Absolute.
So you've been for someone.
You absolute twat.
Oh dear. Right, there you go. 1.5 million views.
Skills, Roaring Pika. Well done, mate.
Yeah, skills, mate. Yeah. Absolute skills. Right, we are very close to finishing here because we are over an hour.
Pissed. Oh, sorry.
And we're drunk, and we've talked about everything we want. We've probably not gone into GME as much as we probably should have done.
What are they now? Let's have a quick look.
That's a good shout, my friend. Good shout.
Just see where we're at right now.
Where are we at?
See, I don't think we need to go to like GME. They're just rocking shit.
Bit of caramelise here, mate. 2280 we're at now, so we're only 20% up.
Oh. Do you think we're going to 2121 today?
Honestly, it is not in their interest to
No.
get to 21.21. It just isn't. It isn't in their interest to crash the stock. Anymore.
How long do you think he's going to fucking barcode? Around $22 to $25 all month. See what happens at the 21st of June, was it? Yeah. Just give him all your login details on there.
No. I checked it. I checked it before I showed it on the screen. 22.88 up 20% ish.
20%. I'll take 20% up.
Got anything else on here? Oh, do you know what? We should finish on this. Yay!
It'd be rude. It'd be rude
Salvatore,
not to, yeah.
me more extraordinary. Do you know what? Also, a call out to Joey
Yeah.
as well because
We've had no Joy DD. What the fuck?
have I
That's
got?
like really rare.
Hang on. I might actually have.
Was it about getting back on the podcast and having a chat with him because it's been a while?
Oh, we do that anyway, and
Yeah.
Sal wanted to come on as well, which is great. So we get Sal and Joey on. But did I include it?
I can't remember.
Oh, I did.
Shorty, man.
Yes. Now then, I'm not quite sure whether you're going to hear this or not.
But if you don't, he will insert it.
Here. Actually, no, I'm not going to insert it here.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about it first.
Not there.
X, Twitter. No, I'm not. I'm going to sort it in a second. All right, so let's just go back
Insert
to
it for the closing credits.
closing credit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll put it in the closing credits because it's absolutely worth it. GME, MOAS, AMC. So we haven't talked a lot about AMC, and
No, we haven't. For
I
a
have to
while,
say,
yeah.
I'm not seeing a lot of AMC DD. I'm seeing a lot of people bitching and arguing, which I'm never going to talk about. I'm never going to post. So, but GME and AMC together is the MOAS, and Sal, as always, mate, spot on.
I
It
think
is.
because there's been a lot like the Roaring Kitty and stuff, who's obviously GME, heavily biased GME. I think the GME thing with the stock sell off and all that, it's been more GME on the Twitter feeds and everything. Sorry, X feeds.
I call it Twitter still.
I can't that. So I don't know whether it's what I've been seeing, but just the majority of things. But I've just been seeing more GME than AMC at the moment, and it was heavily AMC for a while there.
I mean, let's be honest.
Again, I own both.
They are intrinsically linked, and,
Yeah.
and this diagram here from Sal explains that perfectly.
Which he's obviously spent a long time on. It's beautiful.
I mean, I don't think he's very good at doing
He's a bit shit at memes,
graphics
yeah.
and memes and shit. Yeah, I don't think he's very good at any of that stuff. So I must have taken him hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, hours to do. But it's also very true. So I'm going to end it there because I think that is a great place to end it. And then when we leave, we're going to play a little bit of Joey and the Shorty Man, who we've had on the podcast before. But honestly, I played it the other day, and it made me laugh so much.
Yeah.
I loved it. It's Joey is a very talented man.
We've said this.
He's a very talented musician.
We've said this many times. If you do not follow Joey Gallinal, follow him. Go and follow him now because his content is great. As is Sal's always.
It is.
So yeah, these are two
Oh,
stalwarts of the.
it's an hour and 13 minutes. Really?
Press stop. Now, Col, do it.
No, say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you for downloading.
Don't go to 14, Col. Don't go to 14. It's 13 minutes.
It's going to go over because the Shorty Man will definitely play over that.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Insert Shorty Man. Now.
Who can make the price drop 10% by noon? Roll up FTDs into a bunch of ETFs. The shorting man. The shorting man can. Who can take a company and clean it out bare? Creating naked shorts and they're recovering the shares. The shorting man. The shorting man can. The shorting man can because he's shorting it with crime and makes the price drop good. The shorting man makes every share he takes copies of one another. in hopes that no one will discover, and he will never have to cover. Who can make the price drown? Make it really fall. You know he won't be stopping until Marge starts to call. The shortened man. The shortened man can. The shortened man can because he shortened it with crime and makes the price drop good. That's right. Can't touch me, motherfuckers. Me, Stevie, Melvin, that poor little Bulgarian boy, Coke Cramer. Shortened man can because he's shortened it with crime and makes the price drop.